Alright guys, so we're here at OSW for a private day. Gonna test out the S13 ever since competitions. I haven't drifted it since. Understeering like a bitch.
Dude, it's a whole different animal, man.
I know, but holy nuts, this thing's understeering way too much. All right, so we made some changes. I don't know if they're gonna result in any less understeer, but we're not gonna tan them until we can figure out 100%. I'm not going to understeer and plow into someone. But it's still a little understeering. Well, for the first couple of runs, I'm thinking to myself, I might just be able to fight the understeer that we experienced out at competition. But no, it was here and in full force. I knew this was gonna happen, so I came up with a laundry list of things to address in terms of suspension setup. We've ran through the first couple, so I increased the rebound stiffness up front, decreased compression stiffness. I haven't messed with any of the roll center, obviously, because can't really do that on the fly. And what I'm trying not to do is increase the rebound and compression stiffness in the rear, because that's what gives you the grip and the forward momentum mid-drift. You know, we're all about that suspension squat, but it's a double-edged sword because the more grip you add to the rear, the more prone you are to make your car understeer. We decreased the tire pressure. I think we're around 23 to 24 PSI up front. So that's definitely helped. But again, not all that confidence inspiring, especially considering I want to go out in tandem with my friends. Sean, I know you saw me just chuck it in and...
Yeah, I mean, you gotta go full send.
You know, I tried. I'm thinking, you know what? Let me just go for it. I just didn't realize like how shallow that corner was. It's not that deep.
Well, you carry a lot of speed going.
Yeah, you carry a lot of speed and you got to really initiate early. Yeah. I didn't. I was a little late. We got Pedro out here and a couple of his friends. Dro, of course, as soon as we got here, he was all about getting the car set up and ready to go out on track, checking.
Figure out what's going on.
Dude, you're not in competition mode anymore, but you're out here checking tire pressure and everything.
I know. I don't know what happened.
No, but I appreciate it.
Then is like, yo, we need to go.
Hey, well, it's always appreciated. That's for sure. Delvon, you were saying it was kind of difficult for you to get strapped in.
Oh yeah, man, big boy size, man. We have to get larger seats for this.
Yeah, the seats aren't really all that wide, but you know, we make it work.
Safety first.
Safety first, exactly. So we're just walking around the pits. Here's my boy Pete. You're about to do
What's
like
up,
a gender reveal?
Yeah, so we're doing a gender reveal burnout. These tires came from Australia, so
yeah.
The videos that I've seen online are crazy. Like, so it's gonna get pretty serious.
Don't show the camera your hands. I think you already did, but everyone already might know.
My hands are stained the color of the baby, so I'm trying to hide them.
Right.
You got some paint on your tire.
It's a quick way to spray paint your wheels pink. Dude, I shouldn't push it on bald tires, but oh well.
What happened?
I kind of pushed it on bald tires again, just like we did at Pro-Am when I went into the wall. So I'm going, I chuck it in, I get on throttle, and it just pushes me out too wide, end up going into the dirt. Bent a tie rod up front, but I got your boy like completely.
No, and he has the white shoes. Oh, they're clean. Okay.
Oh, the shoes are safe. There we go.
Damn.
Dude, I just always find trouble when it comes to drift cars. I just look at the
fully
tires.
sent it.
Bald there.
Oh.
Bald on both sides. So.
Oh, is this a 2020 livery?
Honestly, it might
looks
as well
good. All
be.
this mud spray. Is that vinyl? It looks like the real thing. But it has an actual hose with an awesome.
Now that means we got to realign it.
Yeah, Dro, this means you have to realize.
I know. Here we go. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah. But then that means we can also address all of the other alignment issues that I think are inherently affecting my understeer.
Exactly. We're just going to have to go back and do everything. Hey, you sent it though.
Well, my time drifting for the day is done. I bent a tie rod and didn't bother to bring any replacements because I didn't think I would need them on, a private day of all things. I figured because I have some burners from competition, I might as well let my boy, my good old roommate, ex-roommate. We're boys, yes we are. Figured I'd let him take some burners and go out in his drift taxi and maybe pile a couple other guys in it and send it.
We don't break any rules, right?
Yeah, the rules. Zach, anything changed since we last saw your G35?
The whole front suspension's refreshed. So
okay.
All new lower control arms, tie rods, and all that fun stuff. So it drives pretty nice.
RSR's up front. A nice racing seat.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that is new.
I like it, but the rail is pretty not solid, surprisingly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is a street faction.
Street faction? What's going on, guys? And what were you saying? It sits really low?
Yeah, really.
Here, let me see
Go
this.
for it.
I can't even see over the front of the car.
Yeah, and you're taller than me.
Just kidding. But I mean, yeah, that is really low.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta like look up a little bit.
We aren't entirely sure if this 275, oh no, it's a 265. We're not sure if this 265 is gonna fit on his stock body big booty G.
It's too low, that's a problem.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm sure it will be okay.
Trying to be a stance boy and a drift boy.
The best of both worlds.
I will,
I mean, can you adjust the damping on your coilovers to stiff so that it doesn't squat at all? That might be the only way. Pile in and let's see. All right, 2 more. Someone, a driver. We need a driver.
Woo! Nah, that's too.
Yeah, it's gonna rub.
It's gonna rub, right?
Yeah, it's 100%.
Yeah.
Especially like trying to initiate and it's gonna destroy that fender.
Yeah, totally.
Buckle it out. Oh well, we tried. Good God. I just want to clean off the fenders because we're taking them to drop off to that guy that's gonna paint them for me. I don't want to give him like nasty, disgusting, dirty fenders. Well, we got back from the track late last night, and it turns out, as soon as we tried pulling it off, the tie rod on the passenger side just completely snapped, so it made it super difficult to get off. And there was no way that we were gonna be able to push it or maybe drive it into the garage, so my thought process, jack it up and replace the tie rod. Okay, after a little bit of struggling, Drift Dad and I were able to separate the tie rod spacer from the tie rod. We had made sure to put plenty of Loctite on it, so it proved to be pretty difficult to get off, but we managed to do so. And our replacement tie rod is right here. And it just so happens to be from a 94 Volkswagen Passat. My friend Andrew Huffman told me that that was a suitable replacement for a Wisefab tie rod. So instead of spending the who knows how much it would be to get a replacement Wisefab tie rod, the Volkswagen ones should do just fine. I know, I'm mommy's little failure for even going out in the mud in the first place.
That's a good point. That's a real good point.
Well, wait, scratch that. I guess my friend was wrong. I don't want to say he's wrong. Maybe I ordered from the wrong year that I'm supposed to be using. But you can see the ends are just completely 2 different thread sizes. So yeah, that's not gonna work, unfortunately. I still don't want to have to spend the money on the Wisefab tie rods. I'm sure there's a replacement out there. I just gotta do my research, which I thought I already done. But I guess it's good that we're figuring this out now as opposed to at a drift event when I have the tie rods with me. Like if this would have happened at competition, we would have been hustling just to realize that, you know, I have the wrong size to begin with. So whoop-de-doo. Well, S13's pushed back in the garage. Turned out to be just as difficult as we thought, but we were able to do it without the Harbor Freight dollies that we went and picked up.
We throw away?
Yeah, that one's toast. Poor little caster. While we did run to Harbor Freight, I was doing some research and figured out that I ordered 1990 Passat inners when I should have ordered the 96. I'll put the part number down in the description in case any of you guys care, but at least you won't run into the issue that I did. I'm just glad that the S13 is hidden from the elements, despite looking like it was hit by all of the elements. Just gotta get that new tie rod, get the fenders off, clean up the car, and then, of course, get realigned because the alignment's gonna need to be redone.
And then get that back fixed. Where you
Yeah.
smashed it in.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little difficult, but something that I guess I'm kind of looking forward to because we haven't really done that much of bodywork stuff. But yeah, that's not pretty.
Are you gonna have the guy take care of this too?
Potentially. I might try to fix it myself. Just fiberglass.
Speedy fix.